What's up, guys? Tame Dog Chiefs here, and today is ketchup day. And I don't mean the condiment. I mean, there has been a lot of Chief stuff that has happened, so it is time to get my opinion on all of it. Low. It no doesn't matter. You can't even see it. But today is the day where I tell everything that's been going on. In case you've been living under a rock, I doubt it. But this is my opinion on it, and like where I think the Chiefs should go from here and all that. Whatever. So the first thing we gotta talk about, y'all know, the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu gone, Justin Reid in, I think. That's already happened. That's done and over with. Tyrann Mathieu could come back. Tyrann Mathieu could just stay in free agency. He could sign with someone else. Who fucking knows? Moving right along, the Hill situation. Y'all knew this was coming as well. We got rid of Tyreek Hill. But my opinion on it is he was getting old. He got hurt a lot. Yes, he was fast. Yes, he was a good player and all this. But we kind of had to move on at some point. He ain't going to stay young forever. He ain't going to be 21 forever. You know, he's getting old. He hasn't slowed down yet, but he may slow down and all that. But what people don't talk about with that Hill thing, since Hill took the Thunder, we got rid of him. And then we got Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who people have said, I haven't really watched him much. He was kind of just like the third man over in Green Bay. Never really got the ball thrown to him. But he is as fast as Hardman, and we still have Hardman. So we still have a lot of speed on the team. We don't have Hill speed anymore, but we still have a lot of speed. So I don't think the Chiefs are like done or anything. We're still going to be competitive. We still have Mahomes. We still have Kelsey and all that. And we now have Juju, who is a pretty damn good receiver. I mean, he's played with Big Ben, so he knows how to play with quarterbacks that can improvise a little bit, which Mahomes always improvise, it seems like. So we got those two. There could be more in the draft. Who knows? But as of right now, Juju, Marquez, and Coleman. Don't quote me on him, but I know his last name is Coleman something. It's Coleman. He kind of went under the radar because no one really knows about him. He's not like a big name, but he is pretty fast too. I think he ran. Let me see here. Like 4.34. Something or other. He was pretty fast in the combine whenever it was a couple years ago. Now, the running back situation. No one has really talked about this because the receivers and everything else has taken over. I want to talk about the running back situation. We went and got the man from the Buccaneers. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If you've been paying attention, you know who he is. We went and got him. We still have Clyde Edwards, which is he's good. He just hasn't shown it that well. And then I think we still have McKinnon, who really popped off during the playoffs. So there's that. So our running backs may be good this year. Who knows? We got to work on the offensive line. Not much, but just a little bit, because I just bumped the whole fucking table. Because you get someone like Clyde Edwards, like McKinnon, like the guy from the Buccaneers. I fucking wish I knew his name. But you get people like that, and they try to run up the gut, but they can't because the offensive line, they break down. They try to run through, and there's nowhere to run, through. So they can't get, the penetration they need to look like the elite halfbacks that they could be. Sorry about my hair. So there's that. But I think if they just stick to it, just train them real hard, I think we can get a very good offensive line, because no, most of them last year were all brand new. There was no chemistry with any of them. Like, none of them really knew each other. Some of them were even rookies. Excuse me. Some of them were rookies even, so there was no chemistry built at all. So maybe this year they'll be even better. I mean, we made it all the way to the championship game, and the O-line wasn't, top in the NFL, bottom in the NFL. They weren't. They're just kind of like right in the middle. So, it's not the big issue, but I do think that if, like when OTAs start and, running backs still can't make it through our O-line, and I think they might want to look at trying to fix that, And then the draft. I know I said I don't do mock drafts, and I'm not. But I do want to say that this will be a pretty interesting draft. I know about the receiver that wants to come here. I don't know his name. I know this is a very sloppy video because I don't know names that well, but it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted to say that this could be a very interesting draft, could be a very boring draft. I know everyone is worried about the Chiefs and that they won't be, competitive this year. Hill's gone. They can't do what they need to do. This, that, and the fourth. But I was telling my cousin, he's a big Chiefs fan as well. If you want to worry about the Chiefs, that's fine. It happens. It's your favorite team. You're going to worry about them. But wait until after free agency, which is almost over, and then wait until after the draft, and then see what holes are left and see if it's a real big deal. Because, we have 10 fucking picks in the draft. So we could plug up every single hole on the defense. I don't really want to say the offense, there's not too many holes. I mean, we could use one more receiver, but not really. But we could plug up all the holes on the defense with just the draft, which might not be a good idea because rookies aren't, the greatest, but they've been better. There's that one guy, Nick Bolton, who's a fucking beast for us in the middle of the field. So we could plug up every single position on the defense if we needed to, just from the draft. And we still have free agency. I know no one cares about free agency anymore because nothing's happening, but it's still going on. It goes on to week 7. Week 7 is the deadline for trades, and I think free agency, I don't think free agency is ever over, but we could still even go get Jarvis Landry. I haven't heard anything about him recently. We can go get him. Leave receivers out of the ones in the draft, just leave them there. We got to work on the defense, and then we're pretty much just back to square one. Look at the weakest links and see what we got to fill up, because honestly, last year our defense, pretty bad. Not the worst it's ever been, but not the best it's ever been either. They gave up a lot of big plays over the middle, So corners are a big issue, but not the biggest issue. But anyway, I just wanted to say, what my thoughts are, play catch up, get all of the Chiefs news out of the way. That way I can focus on the new stuff coming out for the channel. I think that just about covers it. If you somehow find this video, because this is a brand new channel, but if you somehow find this video and there's something I left out and you want me to talk about it, please leave it down in the comments. I will be reading all of them. And again, there will be a link to my primary channel down in the description below. Anyways, Tame Dog.